Hello and welcome to this new video. My name is Reynald Limousin. I'm the Senior Sales Engineer at NetAlly. Today's video topic will be on Wired AutoTest. So let me remote the device that I have here. This is an EtherScope EXG300. And when I select the AutoTest here, you can actually see that you can provide or create three different profiles. You have a wired profile, you will have the Wi-Fi profile, and you are also air quality profile. Those profiles can also be set on the CyberScope C, as both devices as the Wi-Fi antenna or capability, if you wish. So I already have covered the setup of a profile on the Wi-Fi part, so please check out that video. But today we're going to actually check how to configure a wire profile. So basically, the device will be connected with a cable on the top of the RJ45 Ethernet port, and the other end of that cable will actually be on a socket on the wall. And the whole idea is to understand and see what is the configuration of the interface in the switch. So when you connect the cable to the device, the AutoTest will automatically launch. You do not need to do any setup. It will actually just grab and provide you the information at first. Now, what can also be done is you can add a PoE information. So let me open this here. And the class that are supported as class 0 to class 8, we also have UPoE and passive PoE injector in here. So I will change that for class 0 here. We also have the true power. So true power is giving me the information of the exact amount of wattage that the switch can host or can give. You have also the VLAN information. So on the VLAN information, let me open this or enable it. You can get a specific VLAN priority. So let's open this here. You can actually set up to the best effort, background, excellent effort, and so on. And you can also have the information of priority on the VLAN. So if, for instance, here is VLAN number 30. So once this is done, you can go back to the main page and restart the test in here. And when I restart the test, I will have the information of the PoE. So I will be able to actually see the PSE information. I will have the link speed information. As you can see here, is 2.5 maximum. We do support until 10 gig. So if the interface does support 10 gig, then you will have 1 gig slash 2.5 gig slash 5 gig slash and a 10 gig at the end that will be in bold. So let's have a quick look here, because I can see that we have a warning inside there on the DHCP. So we're going to have a look at this in a few seconds, but start by the top here, which is the PoE. So on the PoE, you will have the class, you will have the voltage that has been found. Basically, it's related to the class, obviously. What you also have in here is the possibility to get a class that you want to actually force. So for instance, if I say, well, the device that I'm going to connect at the end of this cable, because that's the purpose of the test, is to actually understand if on the box of that specific PED, the power device that I'm connected to the network, the class will actually be supported, okay? So I can actually say, well, it actually mentioned that this is class 5. So this is the class that I need. So I will select the class 5 here. And I will come back one step, rerun the test to see if that class is actually supported in that specific socket in here. So let's wait for a few seconds. So we have the class 4 showing in here. You can actually see that we will have a failure that will be highlighted in red. There you go. So we do not have the possibility to actually use the class 5. So maybe there is a configuration of the switch that can be done. You need to actually check this out. But this is a great way to understand that the device that I was supposed to connect to that specific network with that specific class on that interface or switch port that will not be working. Okay, so we need to actually get into the switch configuration and check out what is going on, do the changing basically on that if that is a switch that supports the class higher than 4. We have the link here. So the big link, you can actually see we are on 2.5. This is the one that is bold. As I mentioned before, we support up to 10 gig, and then you will have the information of the channel here, the DList queue, and so on. Remember something is on every page, you will have the possibility to actually get more information if needed, such as the duplex here, speed duplex. You have the link persistence, you have the user-defined MAC address, and if you have some certificate, that can be also used in here. On the VLAN, you will have the information. This is a passive scan, so those packets will always increase. We saw that before. You can actually go back inside there, and if you want the best priority on the VLAN, you can actually select that, but there is also all of the others. So if you are looking for voice, video, critical application, then those can actually be selected. Every time you make a modification, obviously you will have to rerun the test. You have the switch information here, so you have the port information, the VLAN that is used. You have the this is information from LDP, so you get all that link layer discovery protocol used to actually give you that information. And if I select the bold information there, well, the first switch that has been discovered, basically, if I scroll down here, I can actually get into the interface, and the interface see all the ports that are connected and what is connected to those specific ports. So this is the information that you get by just running an LDP discovery protocol on that specific port to actually gather all that information. Now we have a yellow mark here, which is a warning. So let's have a look what is happening in here. I have the sync information, so I have the offer and acknowledgement. And if I scroll down, I can actually see that there is a time offset that has been defined in here. Well, basically, there is an error that has been found. So let's see what is happening. If I go to the settings here, and then I go to the DHCP request option, the time offset has been set up here. And then that information was not broadcast. So basically, I have a warning. It does work because I'm still having an IP address, DHCP, but I do not have that information. So if I select this, if I take this off, and I come back here to the main page, and I rerun that specific test, I should have changed the POE. I'm not sure if I've done that, but let's see. No, I haven't. But if we put back the POE back to class 0, then we will have a pass. But I'm going to do that just after this has completed. So you can actually see now on DHCP, we do not have the warning here anymore, but we still have the red dot on the POE. So let's change that very quickly. I will come back in here, go to class 0, and then rerun the all auto tests, and I will have a pass or failure. And I'm pretty sure we actually saw that before. That will be a pass. Let's give it some seconds. The test that you are, or the profile that you are creating on the device can actually be shared with any other devices that you have. If in the your fleet or in your office you have both multiple devices from the same type, you will be able to actually share those profiles with one or the other. Now, there is another part that is very important, is I have made a test here, and I have all the passes, all greens, great, okay? But sometimes you have some, spot that will refer as a red or warning from time to time, and you want to understand exactly what the issue could be. So what you want to do, you want to get the information on what we call a periodic auto test. So a periodic auto test will actually be set, and every time, in that example that we have here, every 1 minute for a duration of 10 minutes, the auto test will rerun automatically, and the test result will be uploaded in LinkLive. LinkLive is the cloud service that you can actually you just create an account, www.linklive.com. You actually claim your device. There's a video that has been done on that subject, on that topic, and then you will get all the test results uploaded in that LinkLive account, or organization. You can actually change the interval for 1, 5, 10, 60 minutes, and of course, enter a custom value. And the maximum duration for an auto test will be 24 hours. So when this is done, basically, you go back to the page where we were. And here, when you click on Start, you will actually see on the below, it's actually the test that is the time remaining. So it's a 53 seconds. So when this is completed, from the start, it will actually take 1 minute to actually rerun the exact same test and upload all those test results into your Link Live accounts. And in Link Live, this is where you're going to actually get all the test results. So you can have the test result in Link Live, but when you claim your device or you create your account, if you enter a specific name into that account, such as the one that I have in here, so the email address is renal.limousin@netally.com, and every time the auto test does rerun, I will get a notification email. So the notification email in Outlook look like this. So I have set it up the way that every single time I have a new update or test result that has been uploaded, then I can actually read it basically on my phone. I don't need to be in front of my PC. So I can actually follow up and see exactly what's going on. And if there is any red spot or warning that are highlighted there, then I will be able to actually go to that specific area and do some further investigation. So this is how to create a wire profile. And I mentioned before, you also have here the possibility to get the Wi-Fi profile and also air quality profile that has already been covered in another video. So thank you very much for watching.